So we're starting out a new week, new vlog, and I have a couple things I wanted to tell you. A couple weeks ago had a kidney infection, and yes, we will quit talking about the kidney infection after I tell you this one last thing. So they were going to send my urine sample off to a lab to get it tested because I went to a place, they would not give me any antibiotic. She would not give me one until she sent it off. And I don't know how long that took, but I got treated elsewhere, got medicine that night because I was in such pain that I couldn't wait for these people at the local urgent care center. So I never heard, it's been like 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't heard anything. Finally, I got a letter in the mail yesterday that said, please contact the clinic marked above where your services were ordered or performed. We would like to notify you of the results and provide additional information regarding your visit. So I called. Kevin said, you should just call to see what they say, because I knew I had a urinary tract infection. So I called them, and they said that we tried to call several times, and then we sent the letter, and your results came back positive. You did have a urinary tract infection, and she wanted to know if I was feeling better, or if I was still in pain, or I don't know how she asked me the question, but I just told her, I said I was treated elsewhere. And she didn't ask me why or where or anything. That I could tell by you can tell when somebody's writing something down, and because they like repeat it and say it to themselves. I could tell that she was writing it down like to put in my chart. And so that was the end of that. But I should have said at the time, she said, we tried to call you several times. That may be true. I do not pick my phone up for numbers that I do not recognize. So what they should do is leave a message. And they could have very easily left me a message saying, I've gotten your test results. I need you to contact us back at this number to get the results. Because when I called them, she said, can you just confirm your birthday for me? So I confirmed my birthday before she gave me the results. So if they had left me a message, I would have definitely called back. And I already knew I had a UTI. It's already come and gone and been treated. So it doesn't really matter what their test showed. But they definitely should have left me a message. And I just thought that was funny that it's taken 2 weeks ago to get these results. So I want to tell you something else, but my battery light is blinking. So I don't know how much time I have left on this before it's going to go off. So hold on, I'll be right back. So the other thing I want to tell you is we took Parrish, Ashley's black cat. We took Parrish to the vet today because we think that he has a urinary tract infection. And so we took him in, and it was so packed. Today's Friday, and so if you go in on a Friday, this place is always like buzzing with activity. And it's actually fun to just sit there and get to see all the animals that are coming in and out. Parrish was the only cat there today, and of course we had him in his little carrier, so he wasn't like out in the open or anything. But it is so fun to meet and get to talk to the dog, the pet owners, and just make conversation with them, and just to see the different breeds of dogs out there. So right when we walked in, there was a lady there, and she had a pug, and the pug's name was Sadie. And so I immediately told her, that we have a pug. And so then somebody else came in, and she didn't even bring her dog in, because she said that her dog is a cross between a Newfoundland and a Great Pyrenees. So she had left it out in the car, out in the SUV. And she said that she hoped that they would go out there because it just needed a flu shot. I didn't even know animals got flu shots. Did you all know that dogs got flu shots? I had no idea. So she needed to take this huge, massive animal. She was going to take it to the groomer. She said, because it has long hair and it hadn't been groomed in a while. So she was going to take it to the groomer, but she didn't want it to catch the flu. So she wanted it to have a flu shot first. So she was hoping that the vet would walk out to the car just to give the dog a flu shot. And I said, you need to ask. I said, it's worth asking. She said, oh, I will. She was sick herself. This was a elderly woman, and she was coughing. She was holding a towel. And she said that, well, I don't know that she had told us at that point what the towel was for, but she was holding this towel. So she left it laying there. When she went, the vet said they would go out to her car just to give the dog a flu shot, no big deal, which I thought was very, very nice. And so she left the towel laying there, and Ashley was about to get up and go get the towel and give it to her. And I said, oh no. I said, I mean, and there were people sitting there that heard me say this. I said, she's really sick, and I don't want you touching that towel. I don't want you getting sick. And Ashley said, oh yeah, you're right. And so we said to somebody who had just walked in, we said, you know, she told us she was really sick. So we're not horrible people. We just don't want to catch whatever it is. When she came back, because we knew she would be coming back in to pay. So when she came back in to pay, Ashley told her, she said, ma'am, you left your towel. It was like a hand towel. She said, you left your towel in there. And she said, oh, thank you. She said, that's this slobber towel. She said, she had told us that this the Great Pyrenees Newfoundland dog, she said that it slobbers all over the place. She said, last time I was here, she said that the dog slobbered so much all over the floor. She said, I slipped in it and almost did the splits back in one of the exam rooms because this dog slobbers so much. She said, as a matter of fact, at the house, when the dog slobbers, when the dog shakes his head and slobbers, she said it goes up on the cabinets in the kitchen. So I was so glad, and Ashley was so glad that she hadn't touched the towel, because we didn't know that it was the slobber towel, but that's what it was. But we were just done. We thought that was the most hilarious thing. And her telling the story about how she almost did the splits back there. I mean, I can't imagine a dog in the house. I would think if I had a dog that big, it would be an outside animal. So not inside. I can't even imagine, because Guido sheds horribly. Pugs shed awful. There's hair all over the place. And I know what it takes for me to keep that hair up. So, and she said she just leaves it. You know, she leaves it because she said you get older and you just can't do it, or you don't feel like doing it. And so, you know, I cannot imagine what her house looks like. I mean, I'm just being honest here. We just thought that was funny. But the lady with the Newfoundland Great Pyrenees dog was talking to the lady that had the pug, and we were Ashley and I were talking in there too at some, but they were talking about, the lady with the Great Pyrenees was asking the pug lady, well, how long do pugs normally live? And so the pug lady was saying that her dog, Sadie's 10 years old, and she said they usually live to be between 10 and 13. And at that point I interjected and I said, I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear that, because I said my pug is 13 and a half, and I said I'm hoping for 16. That's what we're going for, is for 16, because to me that would be a long life of 16. So if you're telling me the cutoff is 13, then that means Guido's about to expire. He would be expired. So anyway, and then somebody came in. There was a little yappy dog, a little Yorkie, and a Yorkie was coming in when we were leaving. And then there was another dog that came in, and it was like a Chihuahua mix with something. It was a little bitty thing, and it was doing the shake. But they had bought it. This was like an elderly woman that had the dog. And she said, we bought this dog for my mother. And her mother, she said, is 92, but her mother wanted a dog that would cuddle with her. And so Chihuahuas, they will cuddle with you. They will get right up. They like being under the cover. Most of them do. They like being under the cover, burrowing up next to you. They like being right up on you. I think because they're so tiny, and they just like the warmth of your body. And so they had literally got this dog. Today's Friday. They had literally got this dog on Monday for the mother, and the dog's already been sleeping with her. Mother's crazy about it, but the mother's 92. So I'm thinking, you know, somebody's gonna chances are somebody's gonna end up with this dog. So I don't know that I would have been that nice enough to do that, to buy a dog for someone when they're 92. But you know, she said, you know, she told her family this, you know, you don't, her days are numbered. You don't know how long she's going to be there. If the dog's going to make her happy, give her the dog. So they got her a dog. So anyway, that was our morning, and it was just, it's just fun meeting other people that have animals. It's a fun, it's interesting. It's interesting to hear their stories and, you know, just to hear what's going on. But it was a madhouse, and they were so busy. So Parrish is fine. Just know that he's fine. They gave him like 3 shots, and he's perfectly fine. He seems to have more energy than he normally does, so maybe that'll help him out. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready for a big job right now. Kevin helped me get all of, I wrapped Amelia's presents last week, and now in last week's vlog, and well, I didn't do it in last week's vlog, I talked about it. So now I'm getting ready to wrap Gavin's, and it takes a long time. It takes hours probably, but I film it for you all. So what I'll do is I'll take everything in the kitchen and I'll lay it out, and I'll show you everything that I got for him, and that video will be up either on Christmas Day or the days that follow. I don't know what order I'm going to put them up in. So it'll be up shortly after Christmas, and you'll get to see everything that we bought for him. Literally everything. And then there will be a video that just has stocking stuffers. And that will probably be several videos because I don't know how long they're going to be. I might put Gavin and Amelia together, or Anna and Christina together. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But that will be up after Christmas too. So you will get to see everything. But I actually enjoy wrapping gifts. I just, I love the paper, and I like to turn on Christmas music, or here lately, since Kevin put the Bob and Sherry podcast on my phone, I can sit right there with my phone on, and I love listening to that while I wrap gifts. It's just fun for me. And then to see it develop under the tree, and to see the different colors from the papers, I just really enjoy it. So that is what I'm going to do now, and I'll see you in a little bit. I got this little magazine free at Walmart. Kevin and I were over in the home stuff. I don't know what we were looking. We were looking for a pan for a recipe. But this is the Pioneer Woman, and it said free, take one. And so I thought you all might want to look at it real quick. And they give the prices of every single thing. So I think that's nice. Like this 5-quart Dutch oven is $45. And then they have all of these knives. I guess all of these are in there, maybe? Come in that set. So, it's not like a huge magazine or anything. And then I've seen these little balls are just adorable. I like this blue one. I like the one with the tree. But they're really cute. And now some of this, some of her stuff I haven't liked as much, but for the most part, I really like it and think it's cute. Ashley just loves it. Oh, I skipped a page. So I think this cake plates, those are the tiered plates, the servers. I think those are always pretty. Now this isn't my thing, but that's just me. But like, I love that. And then the butter dish. there's that. And I think these dishes are really pretty. My mom had like 2 sets of Christmas dishes, but she had like full sets of dishes. But then she like had multiple sets of glasses. She had so many glasses, you would have thought that a lot of different families lived here because of the number of glasses that she had. I just don't have space for them all, and I'm one of these people that if I don't use it, then what's the point in having it, you know? I want to use what I have. So that's it. That's the Pioneer Woman stuff available there, and it looks like you can go on Facebook or Instagram or www.thepioneerwoman.com. So that's cool. Kevin and I bought this pan at Walmart to make a recipe, and I will tell you something that I do not like about it, that I usually buy, what brand do I buy? I buy like, it seems like it's a Reynolds brand. Well, yeah, what brand are those? Anyway, they put the lids on the inside so that people can't touch the actual pan. Well, these that Mainstays, which is a Walmart brand, this is the actual pan. I mean, I'm touching the inside of my pan. No telling who all has touched the inside of this pan. And I think that's a step I don't have to take with the other pans, is I don't have to like wipe them out. I'm actually going to have to wipe this out because they made it like that. See, these are the other pans.
These are like that. The hefty ones. Those, that's the pan right there.
Yeah. So the hefty brand's what I usually buy.
Yeah.
Is that, and they put them like this.
Yeah.
But now this, it's still, most of the pan is covered, at least with this. This just wasn't covered at all. So I just wanted to make you all aware of that. I will not buy these again. I'm going to look for the hefty kind from now on. I like those the best. Somebody just asked me in a comment, whatever happened to Tidbits? And I had forgotten all about Tidbits. It is amazing. When he said that name, Tidbits, I remembered. And so I had to look up a picture, and I cannot believe I had forgotten all about these. And I asked Kevin to look at the picture, and Kevin said he never had them. He said he's never seen them before, never heard of them before. But they are, it says they're long lost snacks of the 70s. And it's funny, I was born in 72, but I remembered these. And I don't know why, but I did. So, if any of you all had Tidbits, if you remember these, then let me know. Yeah, just let me know, because Kevin had never even heard of them. So Kevin has been working on this Batmobile, and I think I forgot to show you the one from last week that he finished and put together. I'll have to show it to you in just a minute. But he has had trouble with this one. This one's been a lot of problems because several of the tabs have broke, and he has had to super glue them. And is the super glue holding it together?
They don't have to be moved.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll super glue the whole thing together if I have to.
So that's what he's been working on all afternoon, and I have been wrapping gifts. And I know that doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but it's a big job. Today I did, I've done Gavin and Amelia last week, and then I've done, today I did Andrew and Christina. And it's a lot of work, and it's a lot on your back, I think. So I'm glad to get that finished, glad to get them under the tree. And it looks so much better upstairs, because I'm getting rid of boxes that I've kept all year. I hate having all those boxes piled up. So I'm getting rid of boxes that I've had all year, and I'm getting rid of a pile of gifts I've had all year. And once I get the Christmas gifts wrapped, I will probably purge more boxes that I don't need, that I thought maybe I would need for Christmas gifts and I didn't, because I hate for that attic to be cluttered. So let me show you that car. It is in here, and it's going to be dark for a minute. Sorry. Dark. Oh, the light. Okay, that car is right here. There is the finished, that is the old school Batmobile. And you can see where we moved these around and didn't move them back. Oh, and I hurt myself. I had finished wrapping all the gifts, and I got a laundry basket, and I put them in a laundry basket, and I was carrying the basket, and I was carrying it through the door upstairs, and I hit my hand on it and jabbed it. So, and this is the state of the dining room. I decided to leave the toys out just because I thought, you know, the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas is short, so I'm going to leave Gavin and Amelia's stuff in here. But Ashley is at the end of her semester, so so this is what the dining room table looks like. And I'm not even saying a word. Not gonna say a word. Just gonna let it go. Just gonna float, let it go, and the time will go by quickly because I think she only has like another week and then she's finished. And then it'll get cleaned up. So here is the finished Batmobile, and it's pretty awesome looking. Do you have anything to say about it, Kevin?
The only reason the tabs broke is I just didn't look at the directions close enough. It flipped over a piece, so I put it in wrong, and then I had to take it back off. And once you do that, it breaks. So it's holding up pretty good though, because there's tabs in the back that hold on the side, so it's all held together pretty good. It's pretty neat.
It looks very futuristic.
It does. It's very detailed.
Mm-hmm.
On the bottom too. I like that they don't skip the bottoms, you know? The bottom has just as much detail as the top does, so pretty cool.
Well, I didn't open this on camera because it's a Christmas card, and I knew I would show it to you all. I didn't expect it to have anything in it, though. It has coupons in it, so I want to show it to you. Like I said, I would have shown it to you anyway. It said on the outside of the envelope, Jesus is the reason for the season, which my mom had a little pin that she would wear on her shirts that said that. This says, with thanks at Christmas time. Very, very pretty. And it says, to let you know how much you're appreciated and to wish you a wonderful Christmas and much happiness throughout the new year. Kevin and Tammy, have a wonderful season. Just another reminder how much I appreciate you guys and how much I love your YouTube channels. I hope you all and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a year full of happiness and many blessings. Love you all. Dan, Dr. Dan, and his little dog Taffy. And look what he sent me. He sent me coupons. I have an Edwards pumpkin pie. I wish I'd had this at Thanksgiving, but that's good. And you know what? I said pumpkin because the picture says pumpkin, but that can be on any Edwards pie. And then, oh yeah, I'll definitely be using this. What is today? Today, what is today? Today's, okay, I'll have to use this one soon. This one expires on the 9th, but I will use this on 2 boxes of Nature Valley bars. You know I'll use that. Sunbelt Bakery, on any one of those. I love these. I will try to find the banana for me if I can. These are Fiber One bars, 2 boxes of Fiber One bars. I haven't been buying those as much lately. I don't remember seeing that layer bar in the middle. Wonder if that's new and I've missed it, or if we tried it and I forgot about it. I'll have to look that one up. Progresso soup. You know everything that I eat. It's hilarious. Say 50 cents on 2 cans of Progresso soup. Oh, and here's the kicker. Here's the best one. We ought to take these to Kroger now and use them, because right now the sign said through like January something, Screaming Sicilians are $2.99 or $3.99. One or the other. I think $3.99. Anyway, $1.50 off when you buy any one, and he sent me 2 of them. Yay! So you know we're going to be using that on the Screaming Sicilian. Yeah, right now they have a heck of a deal going on. I don't know why. I have no idea why they would be cheap right now. Maybe to make up for all the times that they charged you $9 for one. because Kroger was really bad about charging you a fortune for a Screaming Sicilian when Walmart didn't. So anyway, thank you very much for the card. I appreciate it. I'm going to hang it up. Yours is the second Christmas card that I've gotten, so thank you. I had to show you this little dog next to us. Well, he's not so little. Hello, baby. Hi, baby.
Looks like an old man.
This is probably the most horrible angle of angles, but this is the time that I have to talk to you all. So today is cleaning day, and I'm going to start the wash right now. And you'll see 2 bags of cat food behind me. Those are like 13 or 14 pound bags of cat food. We're going to give it to Andrew and Christina when we see them, because we found out, we took Parrish to the vet, and we found out not only does he have a kidney infection, but he also has the crystals. And if you've had a cat with that problem, then you'll know that it's something that's supposed to be very painful. Well, I can imagine it being painful because I know that, you know, I've had my problems with kidney infections, and so I'm sure it is painful. So let me get some clothes in here, mute that sound a little bit. So he has to be on a special diet from now on, and his food has to be bought from the vet. You can buy it from PetSmart, but if you buy it from PetSmart, I think it's only like available online, and you have to have a prescription. You have to, there apparently, I did not know this, there apparently is a PetSmart pharmacy. Ours is located in Louisville, Kentucky. But to eat this cat food, you have to have a prescription. So, Chapel's diet, whether he likes it or not, Chapel's diet's getting changed too. Chapel will be on this forever too, because, you know, you can't just feed it to one cat. I mean, you know, you put it in the bowl, put it in the floor, and so both cats get it. So Chapel's gonna get it, and we feel like, you know, it won't do him any harm. That's for sure. Having this cat food. So I'm trying to pull out all the dark clothes right now. In case you're wondering, why is she pecking at her laundry? Well, it's because stuff is all in here, and I'm trying to pull out the dark stuff. Anyway, I've heard a couple of things lately that I wanted to talk to you about that I thought were interesting or stuff like that. First thing I thought was really interesting is some places, some malls, are doing a fast pass to go see Santa. And some of you might not agree with it. I think it's a fabulous idea. I think it is a fantastic idea for people that don't want to wait in line, don't have time to wait in line. Basically what it is I'm just going to make up an amount, okay? This is not a real amount because I don't know how much it costs. Let's say you pay $5 extra or something, or you want to go see Santa. I guess normally that's free unless you get pictures, I'm assuming. So let's say you want to see him quick. You give them like $5 or whatever, and you can go straight up to the front of the line. No more waiting in line. I wish, this is like Disney. I mean, at Disney, you have your fast passes. This is becoming more and more common, and just like with the London Pass. When we went to London, we got the London Pass, and we were able to, like, at the Tower of London, I think we used it. The London Eye, we used it. We were able to go on a fast pass line, and we didn't have to wait in a long line. It worked out great. I wish they would do this for like I think they should use it like if you go to a book signing. And I remember I've only been to one book signing before, and that was Bob and Sherry on the radio. Sherry wrote a book, and they came to Lexington Green to Joseph Beth. This has been way back. And I stood in line for a long time to get her to sign my book. And it would have been neat if you could have paid $5 extra or something and gone to the front of the line. That would have been really nice. I think they should use it for book signings. I think it would be neat if Kroger wanted to like charge you $5 a year to go to a, this is for Fast Pass people, and get checked out real quick at the grocery store. For people who have a really busy like DMV, it would be cool if they had a Fast Pass line. You want to pay a little extra, go to the front of the line. We don't have that problem here because it's a small town, so we usually don't have any problem at all getting our license pretty quickly. But for places who did, that would be cool. I mean, you could just have a Fast Pass line in a lot of different places. I think that would be neat. So I heard that, and then I was watching the Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett had it was like a 50th anniversary special or something of Carol Burnett. My battery light's blinking. And I used to love Carol Burnett. My mother loved Carol Burnett. We thought it was hilarious. We loved it when she would play the secretary, and I think it was Mrs. Lewigans, or it was hilarious. There were some funny skits on there. But it reminded me of when they used to have Christmas specials on TV. I used to love a good Christmas special. I mean, love it. And for some reason, it came to my mind, does anybody remember Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters? It seems like that was actually a show that came on TV. Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters, and they would do skits and they would sing. I loved it. And I had my favorite sister, of course. I think there were 3 of them. And I think my favorite was blonde. I don't know why I'm remembering all this, but that was such a good show. And I'm thinking they had a Christmas special. I know Donnie and Marie would have Christmas specials. You would get Bing Crosby, Perry Como, Judy Garland, and Pee-wee's Christmas. Who can forget Pee-wee's Christmas? I own Pee-wee's Christmas, and they have it on Netflix. If you have not watched Pee-wee's Christmas, it is a must see. There are all kinds of guest stars in this that people who have been gone for years, dead. And it's neat to see them. Even like Whoopi Goldberg, who's alive and well, you wouldn't believe how she looked then and how she looked now. It's just really cool seeing them. And there's music in it, and it's a very entertaining. So let me change my battery real quick and I'll be back. Got my battery changed, and I'm gonna fill up I've got 3 soap dispensers here. One for the kitchen, and then one for each bathroom. So I'm gonna fill it up. It's a lot cheaper if you buy the big soaps than if you buy it like at Bath and Body Works, and because usually you pay like $3 a piece for those. These are only, the soft soaps are usually like 97 cents, but you can buy this for $5, and I can't even tell you how many times I've refilled these, because I mean, it's a lot cheaper, a whole lot cheaper. But anyway, that for some reason, that Carol Burnett reminded me of Barbara Mandrell, and so I'm probably dating myself, but there you go. So if any of you all remember that, you can tell me, or any other Christmas specials. I just love a good Christmas special. And like when Donnie and Marie would have their Christmas specials and get the whole clan together, they have a huge family. I would love it and love to see them singing. And my aunt, I bought I might have told you all this before. Years ago, I bought a Christmas CD, a Judy Garland Christmas CD. And there were just some various songs on there, but some odd songs that aren't necessarily Christmas on this CD. Well, then my aunt bought a DVD of this Judy Garland Christmas special. And it's the exact same songs that are on the CD. Is they pulled it. Now I know, I didn't know at the time. They pulled it from this Christmas special, and I love it. I eat it up. It's the corniest, if you ever see it, it's the corniest thing you will ever watch. And at the same time, I just love it. It brings me happiness to watch it. So, there's that. And then I wanted, Melissa left me a comment, and she was asking me, she said, have you ever told the story of Guido? Like, how did you get Guido? You know, she wanted to know about Guido. So, Guido is a, what kind of pug is he? He's a full breed, how do you say that? He's a real pug. He's a real pug. He is in one of those clubs. We have his paperwork. We have Guido's paperwork, and I've showed it before, but it's been a while. And I wasn't trying to be specific to Guido in that video. I think I was just showing his paperwork because I ran across it. Anyway, what happened was there was a sign. Honestly, it was right around the corner. There was a sign. We were going up to the Pioneer Festival one year, and there was a sign around the corner that said that they had pug puppies for sale. Kevin, anytime he's talked about a dog, he had always talked about a pug. He had always wanted a pug. And so they brought these puppies out. They had a girl and a boy. And the little girl dog she was just as hyper as she could be. And then there was this little boy, round, those little pot bellies with no fur on their bellies, a little pink belly, and it pooched out there, and you had this furry little face that just the face of just the sweetest little puppy I've ever seen. And I picked him up, and he was terrified. He was so scared. And they told us, they said, he is scared of heights. Well, you could tell. I mean, you could tell he was terrified of being picked up like that. And I wanted him so bad. Well, and Kevin had always wanted a pug, you know, so it was like, I want this dog. So weeks went by, at least 2 weeks, if not 3 went by. And then all of a sudden, I had talked about this dog. Maybe it was only 2 weeks, but I had talked about this dog over and over, but he was expensive. I want to say $500, but I'm pretty sure he was $500. And so Kevin and I could have never, ever afforded him. Never. So, like I said, a couple weeks went by, and my parents pulled up out front, and they called me and they said, come outside, we want to give you something. And I walked out to the truck, and my mom handed me this little pug puppy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I mean, I was done. And I said, well, what do I do with him now? What do I do with him? Where do I put him? What do I do with him? You know, he's here. I have him. I've always wanted him. What do I do with him? And they're like, well, take him inside, take him out back, and put him in the grass, and you know. And so that and how he became Guido is years and years ago, years before we got Guido. Kevin and I had both read an Anne Rice book. It was called Cry to Heaven. And there was a character in it named Guido. And Kevin said, like I said, years before we got him, that would be a great name for a pug, Guido. And I said, you know, that would be a great name for a pug. So we got him. Kevin remembered that, Guido. And so we named him that, and it's the perfect name for him. He's just Guido Da Pug. And it is literally D-A, duh, Guido Da Pug. So that is the story of Guido. So Melissa, I hope that is what you wanted to hear. And then I had a trivia question, not a trivia question, I had a poll. I have a poll I want to give you all because I'm very, very curious. I've been watching some Vlogmas videos, and I personally find it strange, just me, that you would decorate the entire tree and then put the star or the angel or whatever topper you have on last. I find that strange. And a lot of people, that is their tradition. I know even in the cartoon, Garfield's Christmas, I remember they decorate the whole tree and then they're trying to put the star up on top of the tree without hitting any of the ornaments and making them fall off and shatter. So for me, that's just odd. For me, it's like, why wouldn't you put it on first and then you're not fighting with anything? Then you're not having to worry about hitting an ornament or whatever. It's on first and you work from there. We always put it on first. Kevin puts it on. When Kevin's putting the lights on the tree, you'll see it, I'm sure, in the video that I put up. When Kevin's putting the lights on the tree, he goes ahead and he puts the angel up there because the angel plugs into, I guess, the first string of lights, and then he goes from there. I don't do it, but I'm assuming that's how it works. So it makes sense to just put it on first, and then, like I'm saying, you don't have to try to reach up there, or, you know, it just, why would you fight? Why fight it? why struggle? Why would you make yourself struggle if you don't have to? So my question for you all, I'm so curious, is do you put it on first or do you put it on last? And if you put it on last, is it because that's just a tradition? Because why fight it? Why fight it? So I wanted to show you, I was just talking about that Judy Garland Christmas special. This is the music CD. The Judy Garland Christmas album is what it's called. And my aunt has the, I swear it was on VHS. Maybe it was a DVD. But anyway, she has, I think it's the same color and everything, video. But it's not all Christmas stuff. They have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, of course. Nobody sings that like Judy Garland. But they also they sing Consider Yourself. They sing Steam Heat, Little Drops of Rain, Wouldn't It Be Loverly, Lollipops and Roses, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Alice Blue Gown, Jingle Bell, Sleigh Ride. I mean, they just have all kinds of music on here, so it's not just Christmas. But I was saying that I wish that they still had Christmas specials like that. And Pee-wee's Christmas, if you've never seen it, it is a must watch. It is on Netflix, and I wanted to tell you some of the famous people that you will see if you watch this. You will see the Del Rubio triplets. Paul Rubens is, of course, Pee Wee Herman. Frankie Avalon, Annette Funicello, Whoopi Goldberg, Magic Johnson, Grace Jones, Katie Lang, Little Richard, Joan Rivers, Dinah Shore, Oprah Winfrey, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Cher. I mean, and I'm probably not naming everybody, but I mean, it's a cool show because it's very entertaining. And of course you have Pee Wee Herman, who I love. I love Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I just love him. So yeah, if you can watch that with your kids, if you've never seen it, you are gonna love it because from beginning to end, it is purely entertaining. It's clean. Your kids will like it. It's a good Christmas special. I would not steer you wrong. And I don't know if I told you all or not, the house next door did sell. And so there's a young couple that live next door, and I've never, in our old house, we were the new ones coming in and meeting the neighbors, and no one ever, they were nice, but they never like brought us anything or gave us anything. But then the house sold, And we never took anything to new neighbors that lived next, the house next door sold, sorry. We never took anything to new neighbors that moved in next door because they made it a rental property. So there were always people moving in and out, lots and lots of people. So I wasn't gonna give anything to people that are, you know, I knew that whoever moved there was not gonna be there very long. So when we moved in here, the neighbors next door to us, we had the vacant house on one side, and then we have the occupied house on the other side. And we've lived here for 6 years now, and they've never said anything to us. Literally, they don't talk to us at all. They don't. I don't know their name. They probably don't know our name. I don't know anything about them. They just don't talk to us. So when the people moved in on this side, the house has been vacant for years and years and years. And so I decided I didn't want to make them food because people have allergies these days. People are on different diets. I'm very respectful when it comes to food because I know that I don't want food forced on me that I, you know, don't want to eat. So I didn't want to give them food, and I noticed they had a dog. A big dog, like it's like a boxer, I think. It's something like that. That's the size of it. So I didn't want to give them like a plant because I don't think plants are necessarily safe. And like we have the cats, and so even if you put something up high, then you just risk it falling over and having to clean something up. And plus, if you give somebody a live plant, that's a chore you're giving them because they have to water it and whatever. So I thought, I'm gonna give them a gift card. So we went to Walmart. We got them a Walmart gift card because you can buy home goods at Walmart and food or yard things, whatever. So we got them a Walmart gift card, and I put it in a Christmas card, and we went over there the other night, and she introduced herself, and she said it was her and her fiance living there, and he wasn't home right then, but they're very young. And so Kevin said he was really glad to get a young couple living next door. He thought that would be really good. She was so nice, very, very nice. So it's nice to have somebody over there that's, you know, they bought the house, they're going to take care of it, and she said that she had been welcomed by everybody. So I'm just really glad. That's nice. And I think there'll be a very nice addition to the neighborhood. So now I want to show you something else, but I have to turn my camera around. Lula sent me this Jacqueline Lawson advent calendar on my through my email, and she sends me Jacqueline Lawson cards all the time. And Jacqueline Lawson cards are very special to me because my mom used to send them to me, and I always loved them. And so Lewis sent me this advent calendar, and it does have music. There is music, but I'm gonna pause the music right here because I don't want to worry about copyright. But today is the 7th, so you can see the red ornament is lit up, and you can move it from side to side to find the days, and you can see the days that have already passed are in green. And so it's really cool because there's games on here. The other day there was a cake decorating thing, and you got to decorate a cake. Let's see what today is. Okay, I'm gonna start. Click to play. So I don't know what this is gonna be a video. Okay, so I can't show you the whole, I can't play the music for the whole video, but this is what you get. Certain days you get videos, other times you get games. I'm going to return to the scene right now because I can go back to that. I can go back and watch it after I finish filming for you all. But it was one of, there are some neat puzzles on here. It was like, maybe it was the 5th that you got to decorate a cake. Ah, okay, yeah, here we go. And so you select a cake, and you can start over. I have done this several times. So I'm going to clear the cake, and yes, I want to clear it because I want to make my own. And you can just do whatever you want to the top of the cake. And this is great, I think, for kids or adults. It's been fun for me because they've had all kinds of puzzles. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you all before I forgot. I think it seems like when Mom did it, it was like you had to pay so much a year, but maybe it was $10. I'm just pulling that out of nowhere. Maybe it was a $10 fee, but you get, it seems like you get to send as many people cards as you want to, and there are all kinds of holidays to choose from, and the cards are so special, and then you get to personalize them. You get to write what you want on there, but they're so very, very neat, and they're, like I said, they're special to me because my mom used to send them. So that is something that I can look forward to every single day, is clicking on that. Well, Kevin is not here with me today, but clearly because the camera's down too far. But I have some boxes that I want to open, and I don't want to wait for him because one of them in particular says perishable on it, and I don't know what the other ones are. So we're just gonna do this together. This came from, Shelby ordered me something from Milk Jar Cookies, and they are located in California. So this was sent from Shelby in California. But I want you to see how the box came. It says, please handle with care, perishable. It says it all over the box. But it is smashed. I want to show you the condition. And, I mean, you can see that gaping all right there. So, I figured I better open these now, especially since it says perishable. I don't know if it's something that I need to put in the refrigerator. And like I said, this is from Milk Jar Cookies. I don't know if that is a chain. We don't have one around here. Okay, so show you how this comes. Oh boy, I love the packing peanuts. Oh, they stick to everything. Oh joy, packing peanuts. Okay, so I'm going to pull the garbage over because I can see this is going to be an issue. Yeah. They don't want to leave. Is there a trick to packing peanuts? Like, is there something you can put on your fingers or your hands so that packing peanuts won't stick to you like that? I don't know. I don't know if there's a trick to that or not, but there is a box right here. I just don't want to pull these. Yeah, see, I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to pull these out everywhere, I'm afraid. Okay, let me try to get some more. Okay. They're very, very careful with their packaging. Okay, that is so cute. Look what a cute box this is. That's adorable. It feels like it's like some bakery item, definitely. It says special delivery to Tammy from Shelby. And so this is the card. And, oh, I will get it. That's the back. And there has to be a way to get these things off. That's horrible. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to take a picture of this before I open it so that I can have a picture of the box. Okay, so I took my picture So I'm gonna open this. I knew that I figured that once I opened it, I wouldn't be able to get it back like that. Now Kevin would be able to, but I don't know that I would be able to get it back like that. Oh wow, okay. It's the most wonderful time of the year. This is so cool. And storage and reheating, how to keep your cookies fresh and nibble on them later. They have a menu on the back. They have banana split, birthday cookie, chocolate chip walnut, chocolate chip, chocolate peanut butter, chocolate pecan caramel, cinnamon sugar, gluten-free chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, peppermint bark, Rocky Road, white chocolate macadamia, white chocolate raspberry. It's milkjarcookies.com. They're located on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. When we do the review of the cookies, I will be saying that again. It says, do not refrigerate. This will dry your cookies out. To warm or toast, they have, well, I'm glad they have instructions. I'm glad they said not to refrigerate them, because that's exactly what I thought you were supposed to do. I like the way they put these in here. They put them kind of, can you see them? It's hard to see them with all this. They're right in here. Let me see if I can take some of this stuffing out. So these are very well packed. They do not want anything to happen to these cookies. This is actually really cute filling. But just know that you will have to have your garbage can handy, or if you want to keep these to put inside another box, you could do that too. But this, I think this makes it very, very festive, and that's probably a good way to recycle paper. Okay, so I want to tell you what cookies Shelby sent. She sent a oatmeal chocolate chip, and it's huge. And this is a chocolate peanut butter. Oh, this one's festive. This is a birthday cookie. You see all the sprinkles on that? This is, wow, this has like a gaping hole in the top. It looks like caramel. Chocolate pecan caramel. Yeah, there's a big hunk right there. It looks like caramel. This one looks so good. This looks like white chocolate. This is a seasonal flavor. It looks like peppermint with white chocolate is what I'm guessing that is gonna be. And there's one more. Ooh, this looks like a s'mores. Rocky Road. I saw the marshmallow. So Rocky Road. So thank you so much, Shelby. We have 6 cookies to try. I know Kevin's going to be very excited about this. We will be trying them very, very soon. You know, even though the review might not go up for a couple of weeks because I have so many reviews, we will try these very, very soon, and they will be devoured. You know, we'll try a little bit for the video, but then actually we'll probably try these this afternoon when he gets home. Because I want them to be as fresh as possible when I'm trying them. So I think that's what we'll do. I just realized too, one of the boxes we got was actually for my sister. She ordered some stuff and she had it delivered to our house. She does that a lot during Christmas because she's not home and I am. So we have security cameras, and so I see what is delivered out front, and I can see everything out front. So I know what's happening with things that get delivered. So I'm trying to open this next one up to discreetly because my address is on it. Okay, this is probably something that we ordered for Kevin's dad. Yes, okay. You all probably won't be interested in this at all because it's not something we're gonna review, but I figured I'd show it to you anyway. I didn't know these were a thing. This is called an expandable hose, I think is what it's called. It is howtogrowgreenbrands.com, and we are actually giving this to Kevin's dad for Christmas. Kevin said that he would like to have one himself, and I don't remember how much it costs, but that is going to be something for his dad for Christmas. His dad loves to be outside, and he loves to, I think this is the other thing we bought for him. He loves to be outside. He loves to work in the garden. This has to be the other thing that we got for him. Hold on. Well, I was hoping when we ordered it that it would come in a box, but I mean, it's like this is the box. So I will have to put it right back in here. Yeah, this is like literally the box that well, he'll want to open it too. It's a kneeler. It's something, once again, for him to use outside. I think this raises up and down, and you could probably make it adjust it to the right height. You might even be able to sit on it, but it's a, hey Tammy, it comes out of the paper. Yeah, it shows this man. So you can sit on it like that, or you can kneel. You can kneel on it. And since his dad works outside so much, we figured that Kevin found this for him for Christmas. And so we figured that he would like that. So they have a beautiful yard. And they have all kinds of trees and flowers and rose bushes, and in the summer they grow strawberries and they grow tomatoes. And so anyway, that's nice though that came in its own box. Actually, I mean, it would have been nice to have a picture on the front, because when he opens that, we're gonna have to explain what that is. But at least I don't have to find a box for it. It'll already be in a box, and I will probably keep the box that this came into and just wrap that up. Today we have some mail to open for you. I have a card. This is from Lila in California, and it's a Christmas card. I love Christmas cards. Oh, look. This is something that you put on the front of it so that it won't get damaged when it goes through the reader, the scanner at the post office. It's a little dog. I'll get it close up. Done, family, and pets. Hope the holidays bring you lots of reasons to smile. Merry Christmas. And I won't say her last name just in case. I mean, it's on her website, but just in case. So there is her card. And this is actually like felt. And that is awesome. I love this.
It's a cute card.
It is a very cute card. So thank you very much.
Addresses, so.
Oh, okay. Did you save the address?
It's on the floor.
How am I going to know who it's from?
I thought you already knew it.
Oh, this is, well, let me show the wrapping.
Well, don't show me.
I won't show. This, I told him I knew who it was from, and then I forgot. This is from Jean, and Jean lives in Kentucky. And Jean found the new salted caramel Pepsi. And I said, you do not have to mail that to me. You do not have to do that. And she wanted to do it. And she said that she put the box together, and her daughter Crystal, her daughter said, you cannot send them that box like that. You have to decorate that box for Christmas. So Crystal took it. Crystal wrapped it for Christmas, and I love it, and mailed it to us. And I didn't even realize that the post office would mail things in this kind of paper. I thought it had to be plain on the outside.
No, they've got Christmas paper.
So it's nice to know they'll do that. But
guess as long as they can find the address.
she paid $8.50 to mail this. She, like I said, she lives in Kentucky. I live in Kentucky, and I feel bad that you did that. That you paid $8.50 to mail this to me. So thank you very much. I mean, that really means a lot to me that you did that. And thank you, Crystal, for mailing, for getting it ready and mailing it and getting it ready for Christmas. A kind heart is a very special gift. You seem to have a special gift that very few possess for lifting spirits, brightening days, and sharing happiness. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I like that card. Tammy, we thought this card matched your personality perfectly. We hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Crystal, Jean, and Lacey. Thank you very, very, very much.
All right, so here is your...
The salted caramel Pepsi. I will be putting this in the refrigerator because I want to. I've never seen this. Every time we go in Walmart, we look. Kroger, we look. We've made special trips to the Dollar General store. I've gone in Speedway. I never go in Speedway or the Shell station. They haven't had it. So I really, really appreciate this. And I think you all have kind hearts for sending it to me. Ooh, an ornament. I love it. I'm gonna put, I'll try to put your names on the bottom of it.
Yeah, if you get some marker.
Yeah, I have a permanent marker, so I'm gonna put your names on it and the date. And then when I put it on the tree, I'll think of you all every year. Thank you so much. I love that. I don't have an ornament like that. I appreciate that. Ooh, candy. Candy. These are Brock's candies. And I love these candies. These are the the peppermints,
the
I'm
peppermint,
sure.
the mushy, like taffy.
Yes. You have to warm them up though. They're so good. Okay. Sorry.
And she sent us a Jiffy Mixes recipe book.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of donut holes. First thing I opened up the Impossible Taco Bake.
Donut holes out of Jiffy?
I know. That looks good too. Reuben roll.
Jiffy pizza crust mix.
Yeah, it's just Jiffy mix, not necessarily. This smells very pepperminty.
Oh, it's good.
Not necessarily the corn muffin. It's just any Jiffy.
Thank you so much. We're gonna have to try something like that. That's so cool.
It's
Is that popcorn?
Yeah, Cousin Willie's sweet buttery cinnamon toast popcorn.
Where do you see? Oh, cinnamon toast. Oh, wow. Well, we'll do a review of that. Yeah.
And she did some coupons too.
Yeah, we'll actually do a review of that, and thank you for including the box.
And she sends us coupons.
That way I can take a picture.
Those Arby's sandwiches, I see them on TV, they look really good.
Oh, they do look good. But you know that the sandwich does not look like that.
No, unfortunately, they never actually look like that.
I like what's on the back.
Is that from Arby's?
That's Arby's.
Oh, Arby's sells
Ghirardelli cookies from Arby's.
I didn't know that.
And the milkshakes look good too at the bottom.
I don't know if that's everywhere or just in their area.
I don't know. That's really cool. Thank you very much for the coupons. You know we appreciate them. And because if we don't use them, which we don't eat out very often, Kevin does occasionally when he has meetings and stuff to go do at work, but mainly those are used by Andrew and Christina and Ashley sometimes too. They gave us some McDonald's ones that we used before. This is from,
Can't really say.
No, I can't say it.
Okay,
it's from Canada.
There's a card.
And there's no chance I'll get electrocuted, right? And the cat's saying, almost done.
Almost none.
This is from Elaine. Elaine, you just sent us a box. You sent us, yeah. Merry Christmas, Tammy, Kevin, and family. Hey, Tammy, I'll look through your Lent YouTube playlist. And hopefully I found some truffles you haven't tried before. I labeled each bag for you too. Almond is for sure my favorite flavor. Wishing you guys happy holidays. Love, Elaine. This is a Hallmark Funny card. And it actually says that.
Hallmark Funny?
Yeah, it actually says that on the bag. Yeah, that's cute. So the cat is gonna electrocute the dog, in other words. Okay.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee, Irish cream.
Almond. Cappuccino. And it says something else.
Giangua hazelnut.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even, we've tried so many Lent items that I don't even remember. You must be near a Lent store like Mona.
Yeah, I mean, this actually puts the bags in.
Mona lives in Michigan, and she has a Lent store that she goes to, and so she can get special flavors like this that we can't find around here. So
we just get the generic bags,
the regular
mixed bags and stuff.
Thank you so much. I mean, I can tell you hand-picked these for us. So I really appreciate this. I don't think we've tried these, but if we have, then we'll try anything that we haven't tried, you know that we'll be trying. Thank you very much. Yeah. And I'm glad that you looked through the playlist, because a lot of people, I don't think they understand how to do that. I just don't think it occurs to some people that, you know, I have playlists. I don't have playlists of everything I need to, but I don't have that much time.
But you can click the little magnifying glass, like right here, and you can just click on it and type in what you're looking for.
Yeah,
and search for it.
You could search for Lent Irish cream to see if we've ever had it, and it should pop up.
Yeah.
If you spelled it correctly, then it should pop up. Now, if you spell it wrong, because I've done that on other people's, I know. If you spell it wrong, it won't come up with anything. But if you spell it correctly, it should come up. So, thank you all so much. I really appreciate this stuff. It warms my heart that you all think so much of us to do this for us. And I have a space right here. I didn't even have to make room for it. There's an empty hole right there, and so that's where it's gonna go.
I think that's where you knocked the ornament off.
Oh yeah, well, I may have.
No, I don't think that was it.